Brian Rudsdale, Julie's father, is well aware of the positive impact an environment like the paper mill has had on Julie's life.
Well, the paper mill works for Julie because it teaches her different skills. She didn't know anything like this before she went to the paper mill.
You're going to be taught how to make paper, how to marble paper, and how to emboss paper. So you're going to get a card like this, but a blue one, and you're going to make your own, and you're going to put it on there, and then you can take it home with you.
I think she's learned to react with people. You know, I'm sure that it's brought her on a hell of a lot.
Today, Julie's teaching papermaking to the students from Tikipanga High School with a little help from Steve.
We always have 3 sections, and that's the papermaking, the marbling, and the embossing.
Good morning. My name is Steve.
Good morning. My name is Julie.
She's very polite, and they taught her how to meet people off buses and what to say, and welcome to the paper mill, and thank you for coming. I think she's learned to react with people, and she enjoys every minute of it.
That's my biggest approval.
It's not just school groups we have seniors and gardening groups, all sorts of people who might be interested in doing something like this in a group situation. And it's usually a lot of fun.
Everybody's so kind, you know, and they're gentle with them. They have a respect for them, they really do.
This paper.
Michael Morgan comes to the paper mill every Thursday for work experience.
If I bring someone in as a transition to have work experience here, it's safe, they're nurtured, they're respected, there's community involvement, there's camaraderie with the people that are here as well, friendships bloom, and there's purpose.
We're paper makers now, guys.
I do marbling.
Kerry is the resident expert in marbling at the paper mill, and she is always thrilled to pass on her skills to new visitors.
Like any of us that have got a role in a working situation, we know where we fit, and they fit and they mean something.
She loves teaching, absolutely loves teaching, and loves to have classes from schools coming through, and she helps teach them how to make paper, and it's really quite empowering for her. These are some of Kerry's marbling pieces. These brighter ones are done with acrylics, which up until she went to America she hadn't used, and she's really found they were quite fun to do. There's just so many varied pieces that she has done. In fact, I've kept bits all the way through, and I can certainly see her work has matured.
Ray and I, we do the bossing. Teaching children, run up people, thank you for coming, and people.
Thank you for teaching us.
Yeah.
As the school party leaves, another paper mill artist arrives.
Brett had a really severe motorbike accident, and he needed friends and he needed a job. And the paper mill has provided both of those things for him in a wonderfully secure, encouraging environment. The paper mill has always been a wonderful place for people with intellectual disabilities. Very safe, very caring, and treated with real respect. We just feel hugely lucky that, that this opportunity opened for us, for Brett to be there. This is one of his early pictures, which really sort of alerted me to the fact that he did still have quite a lot of artistic ability, but it was really that picture which showed me that he still had huge talent in spite of all the disabilities he was coping with.
Creativity is amazing for self-esteem. It's really valuable. Also, they have their friends here. This is their place.
Having a creative outlet for Tui has had a positive effect at home as well.
Tui lives with her mum. The change in Tui. Her mother thinks it's been amazing. She was also not used to doing things when she was asked to do them, I guess. And she's learning lots in that respect as well. And she's really enjoying it. With the singing, she just picks it up really quickly, and she also can speak all the words properly, and a lot of the others have problems with that. She might be able to help them with that.
You are my strength,
Since like no other.
Creativity and self-esteem go hand in hand at the paper mill, and Steve couldn't be any happier than when he's at his desk working on his latest Kiwi creation.
Join the lines of the feathers. And then she says cut them out.
Steve's mum, she hasn't been here much at all lately, and I kept saying to her, you must come and see Steve's kiwi. And she keeps saying, everybody tells me about this kiwi. I said, you have to come and have a look. She just came in just before. And it was good that Steve was sitting there at his desk actually working on it, because otherwise she probably would have thought we'd done it. But Steve has done all of that by himself. And people just think, wow, did he really? Yes, step by step, admittedly, but he has done it all by himself. Well, if that was me, I'd be proud too.
Brett loves nothing more than a good laugh with his friends.
It's delightful, the way he always laughs about absolutely nothing. It's just absolutely amazing. You see the joy on his face.
But he always produces excellent work.
The lovely man got involved with the paper mill and with Brett in particular, and encouraged him with his art. And eventually, over a period of about 3 years, Brett produced a series of lino cuts, which we think are of really high standard. And we had a little exhibition of his work, and it was all done down at the paper mill. I think gave him a huge sense of worth and satisfaction that he was still able to produce something that other people thought was, really good. But these were the really popular ones. And we didn't tell anybody that the artist was disabled, and we sold the whole lot. In fact, 2 or 3 of them, the 2 of the trees here, we had to do several more printings of them because people wanted them.
I want them as artists to fit into other artists, because that's the side I know.
And Trace had the perfect plan to showcase their work. Trace, her staff and the paper mill workers created a full-size dress out of paper and entered it into the 2009 Bernina Fashion Awards.
Are you going to be a fairy?
Yeah, I'll be the fairy.
And Jeanette was chosen to model it.
The flower
Fairy walked.
Yeah, you're going to practice your fairy walk later, aren't
A fairy walk.
Yeah.
And I've always been really interested in fabric. I thought, well, let's do a garment out of paper. Everybody worked on it, and that's what I tried to do. They all need to be involved. And it was really exciting.
I have a fairy dance.
If anyone can pull off the airy fairy, it has to be Jeanette. And she's been practicing hard for tonight's competition.
Who's ready for fabulous fashion? Yeah, that's better. Thank you and welcome to the 42nd Annual Bernina Fashion Awards.
It's a full-on fashion contest. Trace, Ida and Wendy get down to the business of applying Jeanette's makeup.
Perfect for the stage, honey.
With the makeup finished, it's time to pin on the headpiece. Pleased with the results, it's time for Jeanette to head for the stage. And she's definitely not shy of the camera.
Jeanette was just so amazing. She's just a total natural. Our garment was only judged by the audience, so there was no judges involved in there. I think she stole the show after time.
And as the votes have been counted, Jeanette takes to the catwalk one more time.
We'll get these guys to stay on the catwalk while we announce who gets what. In third place, and it goes to number 7, Paper Mill's entry, the Airy Fairy.
And Jeanette couldn't resist one last curtsy.
Congratulations! One of our stars of the evening.
We ended up getting third prize in our section, so we're really excited about it because it's the first time we'd ever done anything like this, especially because the 2 that beat us in our section, they went on to the finals and they actually got the Supreme Award.
And I really, really love it.
One of the reasons we do exhibitions is to show people from outside what can be done here, and people are always so amazed because when we first approach a gallery and we'd say, oh, we would like to have an exhibition here in this gallery, they've got absolutely no idea of what we can do. So when we finally turn up with the work, they're sort of really blown away and they say, wow, did you guys do that? Maybe it takes them 20 times as long as somebody else, but there's no problem in that.
That's really what this is all about, the paper mill, inspiring confidence.
I look at what their strengths are and what they're good at, and that's what we build on. So they're not going to make the whole thing themselves. They might just make only a part of it, like Carrie did the marbling of this. And she also helped me with this folding. And it's quite amazing. She'd never done that. And she was so excited. She was standing like this every time she made a fold. And you think it's something so simple, but it's not to them.
I don't know what Kerry would do if she wasn't going to the paper mill. It really is what makes her happy, and it's her life.
It's quiet, calm, it's special. It's a very special place, and he's very privileged to be there.
The staff are wonderful. They've changed over the years, but each one brings something different. To my mind, a wonderful place.
We're not a babysitting service. We really want to see them grow and be the best that they can be.
This program was funded by New Zealand On Air.